everyone, I'm back with another video. Today I'm having string beans, baked barbecue chicken, some turkey chops with gravy, and some mashed potatoes with gravy. My mashed potatoes taste just like Popeyes and KFC gravy. This is so good. Turkey chop. I'm gonna eat a little bit. Then I'm gonna get into my chopping. I made these on the grill today. Okay. I'm going to talk about how I was a hot tamale in school once I hit high school. This mashed potato is so good. And I love chicken, but I don't eat all the meat off the bone. I don't clean the chicken. When I was in middle school, I was shy, just wanted to do my work. When I went to high school, whole different ball game. Too good. Went to the 9th grade. Everything going fine. Why did I trade those mashed potatoes and green string beans up like that? Ooh, that cold water do something to you. So I was saying, I was doing everything I was supposed to do when I got to 9th grade, going to every class, so forth. Then I get mixed in with the wrong crowd. Excuse me. I started hanging with one girl. And turned to a whole little group. So I started talking to boys and all that stuff. And the guy I was talking to was in 10th grade. And we was talking, for months. And things happened. And I wound up getting pregnant at 14. And at that time, weeks went on, but I didn't know, so weeks went on. So I started feeling, nauseous all the time, and throwing it up, whatever, But at that time I had a cold too, so I'm thinking just me, something I ate, or I have a cold, whatever, ear infection, whatever. Plus I have asthma. So, excuse me. My mom seen that I wasn't feeling well. And plus, the cold was bothering my chest. So I was doing, treatments and stuff. So on the nebulizer machine. But she took me to the doctor, and she was in the room or whatever. Then I had to go out, pee in the cup, so forth, take vital signs and all that stuff. So doctor comes back in. I'm just sitting there waiting. See what the doctor gonna say about my asthma, about my cold that I have. He says, do you know that your daughter is pregnant? What am I for, y'all? And my mom said no. And I was shocked. But my mom wasn't upset or anything like that. She wasn't upset. But when we got home, we talked and so forth. And she asked me, did I want to keep the baby? I said, yeah. So, but I was a teen, still in high school, pregnant. So I still continued to go to school, whatever. Did what I had to do. And as months went on, I was like dragging myself and this and that to the third, that I had to go to, extra classes on 2 floors, above my regular floor, like the 4th floor, showing me this is where you're gonna bring your baby at when you had a baby, so you could, continue school. And I'm like, okay, but as much went on, I'm dragging myself, I'm tired, this, that, to the third. And I just started feeling this pain. This pain was gut-wrenching. Ooh. So I told my mom, I said, Mom, my stomach hurt. And she's like, really, your stomach hurt? I said, yeah, it's like real bad, it felt like real bad cramps. He said, okay, let's, excuse me, go up to see a doctor. So we went up to see a doctor. It was like 5 minutes away. So I gets there, and, the doctor checks me and was like, you're 3 centimeters. So, and then the pain just started really kicking in, in my stomach. And I was scared. I was crying. I didn't know what to do. My mom was trying to soothe me. And then the doctor called the ambulance for me to go to the hospital. And said, wait out in the waiting area. So I put my head down, trying to block out the pain, try to soothe myself from the pain. But it seemed like the ambulance was taking forever to get to me. I mean, forever to get to the clinic. And I was in pain. So the ambulance finally came, and I was like so upset. I was like, about time. I'm in pain here. And, they took me out on the stretcher, whatever. And I got in the ambulance, went to the hospital. Had to check in through the ER, then go upstairs, and then I didn't have a hard labor with my first pregnancy, because by the time I got there and the doctor checked me, they were like, you're 10 centimeters. I'm like, 10 centimeters? Like, yeah, it's time for you to push. And they was like, no, I was 9 centimeters. And I was in a room. They put me in a room, but they took my bed. I mean, I laid in a bed, but they pushed me in a bed that I was in to the delivery room, where I transferred over to a metal cold table. I mean, the table was cold. And the doctor checked me again, and I was 10 centimeters. Then it's like, you ready to push? I'm like, but my sister was there. My second older sister was there. And and it was like a medical student. My sister was like, get that medical student out of here. Or whatever. And the medical student left. But then he came back with the other doctor, and the doctor explained to him, he's new, he's this, he internship, yada, 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 yada. So he stayed. So within the next 5 minutes, I'm pushing, and all I heard was wah, wah. But my back is cold. I'm on a cold metal table. All I hear is wah, wah, wah. So I had my daughter within like 10, 15 minutes of me arriving to the hospital. So it was just a contraction that was hurting so bad. Sheesh. Okay. Let's fast forward to when I got pregnant at 17. I got pregnant at 17. Still a teenager. And that pregnancy went fine too. I had my second daughter at 38 weeks. But it didn't go fast. It did not go fast. Okay, and I was in labor about 6 to 7 hours. 6 to 7 hours. That morning I went to the doctor, same doctor, and she told me that I was 4 centimeters and to go home and wait it out. So I said, wait it out? I said, I'm in pain. So I'm thinking they're going to call the ambulance and, I'm going to go to the hospital and have my daughter or whatever. But it didn't happen that way. She told me to go home and wait it out and stuff like that. But as I was coming out of the clinic, the other nurse was like, she told you was 4 centimeters. Oh no, and it looked like you in pain. I'm going to take you in my own car. So I said, are you sure? She was like, yeah. So she put down newspaper and stuff all in the back of her car or whatever. And, just in case, on the way there, my water might break. I might have a baby in the back seat. And the other nurse actually took me to the hospital. So, and then she waited there for me for like 30 minutes. And then until my daughter's father came. And then it was like a long wait, dreadful, painful wait. Because I got to up to 6 centimeters, but then it just completely stopped. And the doctor's like, I had to walk around the hallway for about a good hour. I'm having contractions like the cramping, but I'm not dilating anymore. And that was like a long 6 to 7 hour, of pain. Because I wouldn't, dilate anymore. So the doctor finally said, okay, we're going to break your water. And man, when the doctor broke my water, that pain hit me heavy. And I mean very, very, very heavy. And I was crawling up the bed instead of the bed, trying to get away from the doctor. It's like, you can't do that. Then I try to close my legs. They're like, no, you got to keep your legs open, And then I start picking it up. But I know before the doctor broke my water, she was like, do you want to get the upper door? I'm like, nope, nothing's going in my spine. No. But baby, when the doctor broke my water, and I got to 8.5 centimeters, I said, oh, give me the upper door. I want the upper door now. Give me the upper door. I'm in pain. And the doctor was like, it's too late. You're 8.5 centimeters. And I said, oh my goodness. I started to cry and everything like that. I was like, no more. I can't go through this no more. And then next thing you know, doctor came back 30 minutes. I'm still huffing and puffing, throat all dry lips. She checked me again like, it's time to push. And all the doctors start coming in and whatever. So that was a long wait. A long labor. That was a long labor. Whew, I remember like it was yesterday. But I was fine being a teen mom. It was hard, and plus school and stuff. And I actually wanted to still hang out with my friends. My mom was like, no you're not. No, you're not. You have a baby. Now you have 2. Nope. All that hanging out is, is gone. So, but I did work when after I had my first child, when I was 15, and at 17, I actually worked up until 3 weeks until my due date. my second daughter due date was Christmas Eve. Yep, and I wound up having her 3 weeks before that. And I worked up to my 9th month. I actually worked up to my 9th month. And then I got off of work. The next day, I had my daughter. That next day. So, you know, my family helped me out, and my daughter's father helped me out. You know, everybody helped me out the best way they, could. So, but I had to do what I had to do because I had children to take care of. So, but I'm full. It's time. I'm getting the itis. So, you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment, subscribe, make sure you hit that notification bell so you get all my videos when I upload them. Until next time, peace.